Lou Thomas is cooking, and here on Fog Entertainment, so am I. Welcome back to the channel. We've got the air fryer on, we've got the oven on, and it's time to talk about Raising Kanan Season 4, Episode 8. I tell you what, I don't think it was all that good. I'll be honest, folks. I mean, was it? I mean, essentially what you got, right, in this episode called Street Struck, is you had a few deaths. You had Lou doing what he does, right? Oh, shit! Jukebox joined the search for him. New Jersey. Right. Well, let's just get into the episode. So, of course, we did miss a week. Well, last week, last Friday, this came out. So, eight days ago, it came out. Obviously, 15 days ago, it didn't come out because, for whatever reason, they decided to take a week off. So, yeah, the air date was the 2nd of May 2025. The episode begins. We basically have Marvin and a few other members of, Raquel's crew. They take out Quan, take out a few of his guys, and then he gives them the combination to the safe. And he's like, well, if I give you the combination, you won't kill me. Marvin's like, yeah, we won't kill you. But of course he's going to die here, man. It's a wee bit idiotic to think that he's not going to die. And then once Marvin takes his mask off, it's like, well, you've just revealed yourself. He's like, you're Raquel's brother. He's like, I'm not Raquel's shit. And Quan dies. So Unique's connect is Daddy Bread here. It's all over for him, man. It's bang bang, good frickin' night. We then proceed to get a few funny scenes with OC. He's pleading with the big guy for Jersey. He's like, oh, where's Unique? Where's Unique? He's like, if you ask me where Unique is one more time, I am gonna kill you, midget boy. They were talking like 1 inch this. It's like, there was a missing joke here to call this guy like 1 inch, because this guy, OC, has to be like the tiniest man in the business. He really has to be. Unique then rocks up. Yeah, they're, Unique's trying to talk business with all these Jersey guys about Raquel and Marvin wiping out Quan, and OC's like, I gotta go, I got my boys down in Florida, I gotta go. And Unique just like, you gotta go, well fucking go, and just drops him. I thought this actually had like really good comedy undertones to it. This prompts a kind of like investigation for Kanan and Jukebox. Jukebox goes to this guy's, OC's house. She's met by his older brother, who tries it on with her, and she like breaks one of his fingers and punches him. She's like, if you told me at the door, you'd have saved yourself a sore face. And it's like, you know what? Absolutely. But the guy get battered, and serves him right, buddy. Ken tells Jukebox that he believes that it was Raquel that killed Famous. And speaking of that, we actually find out who did kill Famous. It was Pops and Snap that put the hit in motion and got their corrupt NYPD officers to do it, which, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, not that it was explained very well in this episode, but it does kind of make me think, like, is that genuinely it? Is that genuinely the reason here? I don't know, it just comes across a little bit weak to me, that's the reason why he's got wiped out, and that's why he's been killed. And he questions them on it. It's like, oh, can you find out? I know you're connected to the NYPD, and they're like, well, how do you know we've got connection to the NYPD, and why do you think the NYPD did it? So I wonder who they're going to try and pin it on. We'll have to wait and see. Kenan tells his girlfriend to leave. She has like one conversation with Rack, and then she gets on a bus, which the corrupt NYPD officers get her off that bus. So that was pretty funny. We then see Kenan. He's on like the look for OC, and then it's discovered that OC was killed and dropped in a dumpster. So R.I.P. OC. Jukebox is going to look pretty suspicious. She did literally go to the house and break the older brother's hands, and they're going to be like, well, you know what? They probably wouldn't think a girl would have done it, but the fact that she went with a gun and snapped his fingers probably will make Jukebox like number one suspect. Well, at least in my eyes. Unique then goes to Pops and Snaps. He's like, yeah, how about we do business together? And they're like, well, hold on, you just lost your connect. You sound desperate kind of thing. Which, it's absolutely a valid point to make, isn't it? He is kind of desperate, because without Quan, it's all over. Didn't really work that. It's all over. It didn't work, man. It didn't work. 5-0 then rock up to Unique spot. Question Unique on Ronnie. He's like, first question, hyperbole, rhetorical questions. This cop guy just doesn't have a lot of aura, doesn't he? He's not quite hard. Hell, even Shannon Burke had a bit about her. This guy, nothing. as vanilla as they come, man. Honestly, this guy's incredibly vanilla, man. It's incredible. You know what I mean? It really, really is. Don't understand why this guy's honestly, he's been just introduced like this season, hasn't he? He feels like an absolute nobody cruising the streets of New York. Lou is told by Birella that he put that hit, well, the robbery in motion. They dropped those folks, and he tells them that they're going to do it again with or without his help. So Lou and Birella set up a plan to take the two guys out, and they did call Lou weak in a wee bit of a meeting. We then have Marvin. He meets with Stefano, and Stefano's like, "Oh, if I ever find out who done that, they're going to be wearing concrete slippers." And Marvin's like, "Hopefully, they don't come in my size." And Stefano's like, "They come in every size." So this then prompts Marvin to kill Rondell, I believe his name is, the guy who owns the body shop. Took out the guy. I can't even remember when they took the guy out. Honestly, I can't. I could have swore it was Marvin that did it, but maybe that's just me and my dementia kicking in. I don't know. Anyway, that's been done to death at this stage of the game. And yeah, I mean, the episode kind of just ends with Lou getting the jump on those two guys and killing them, and with like 50 Cent narrating about how it never really leaves you. You're in it for a reason because it feels good. You're like a junkie being a gangster, and you know, getting back never escapes you. Bang, and Lou's back. He just dropped two guys in the street, no hood up or nothing. I mean, let's hope there's no CCTV floating about in the early 90s, or else it's all over for Lou. But that is it for this episode, guys. Street struck. I mean, I've wrapped it up pretty quick there. Am I missing anything else out? Like, I mean, Crystal had a conversation with Raquel, but it wasn't exactly the greatest bit of TV I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I mean, Marvin killing guys, Lou killing guys, Raquel, a really quiet episode for. I don't know what it is. I feel like season 4 has been very stop-start, right? I mean, you got Stefano's scenes. I mean, you got a scene with Unique talking with a guy for Jersey. Guy that was in The Wire. I can't remember his name in this. I apologise, but I mean, for the most part, I don't think this episode was all that good. I mean, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. That's. I know I will give it a 5 out of 10. I think there was just a lot of killing, but not an awful lot of structure. A lot going on, but at the same time, nothing really meaningful going on. It's like nothing really. Like OC died, a guy who was dirty and working for Unique anyway. And like the way Unique was like, "Oh, what do you mean, Kanan?" It was almost like Unique was bottling Kanan. It's like, I don't know, it kind of undermines Unique, doesn't it? Or is that just me? But yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Episode 9 is out, so because obviously I'm a bit late to this party. I've missed the last few episodes. Well, 8 and 9. 9 did just come out yesterday, so I'll get round to doing that, and then I'll get round to doing a promo for the season finale. But I'm expecting 9 for business to pick up, and I think the fact that I've not even watched the promo for episode 9 means I'm going into this a bit blind, and dare I say, that might be a wee bit better, my friends.